Hey there guys, it's Zach here for Windows Central and welcome back to another video. Now today we're taking a look at the next version of Microsoft Paint. Yes, I'm not kidding, Microsoft has rebuilt Paint and it's here today and coming soon to everybody with the Windows 10 Creators Update next year. This is Paint 3D. You may see the huge tile here. This is the new version of Paint, and Microsoft has done a lot here. They've given it a new design. They've added a bunch of new features. It's now easier to use once you get the hang of it, of course. So this is the welcome page. Yes, you can create your own emoji. You can also just do normal Paint stuff. Remember, this is Paint after all, so you can still just quickly drag an image into Paint, save as JPEG, PNG, whatever. Basic Paint stuff is still here, but Microsoft has also added a bunch of new things as well. So if we get started here, let's just tap on New. This is a blank canvas, and we can begin doing our normal things. So we've got a pen here. Let's just, draw a picture of a house. Now, I am no artist, so do not judge me as such. I am just giving basic examples of what you can do with Microsoft Paint 3D. There's a house, maybe put it on a hill somewhere, and there's maybe a tree over here. Yay! Of course, we can color that in, so where's green? That's a really bright green, but it'll do. So let's color the tree in like this. Yes. If you don't like watching people draw, this isn't going to be the best video for you, but this is what the app is. It's a drawing app, so what more do you want from me? I'm only doing what the app is telling me to do. There's a nice tree. We also changed the material, I guess. Yes, that you can change it to gloss, dull metal, or polished metal. So let's make a metal. That didn't work. Never mind. Let's do undo. Now, new features. Let's actually start looking at the new features here. There's a history toggle, much like in Adobe Photoshop or any other modern, Paint app. You can go back through history. So you can say, right, I don't like that tree. Let's just give it to it completely, and it's gone. I can redo the tree now. I won't do that, but that's just an example. Many different paint heads. You've got, normal pen, and you've got a normal brush, watercolor brush, calligraphy pen. Wow, that's nice. Your normal pencil, eraser, so just rub everything out. Fantastic. Goodbye. Crayon. Wow. Spray can. Also pretty wow. Fill. Yes, the fill tool is still here for those of you who were panicking about that. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's move over to 3D. Now, this is called Paint 3D for a reason. Microsoft has, added 3D support, and this is great for things like HoloLens, because this app will work on HoloLens as well as normal PCs and tablets. So you can see here we've got all kinds of 3D models, people, dogs, cats, shapes, and 3D doodles even, which should be fantastic. So for now, let's just do a basic kind of thing. Let's go into here. So we've got circle selected, or sphere even, and we can make a sphere here like that. And now, that sphere is now located. You can obviously spin it and stuff and move it up and down. But that sphere is now in our... Wow, okay, this is pretty slow. Right, I've let go of the screen. I am using a Surface Pro 1, so that might explain the slight lag. Is that done? Yes, okay. So this now exists in a 3D environment. If we tap down here, you can see if I move around. Hooray, look at that. That is a sphere, definitely a sphere in my 3D environment, which is very nice. We can now paint on that if we want to. If we go back here, let's use the color red. We can now, draw directly onto it. And you should expect the paint to sit flush with the actual object rather than just above it or below it, which is fantastic. So you can create your own emojis, essentially. That's my emoji. I call it the smile of death because it's in red and it's creepy. It's just staring at you. Look at it. But yes, that's my that's my creation of the day. You can also add things to it. So let's add, let's add a body to it maybe. Yes. Now I am going to try and move this up. Nope, it's back and forth. Right, there you go. And now can we move it up? Yes, we can. Oh, fantastic. Move it back a little bit. Maybe back a bit more. Look at that, I've made a person. Now I can colour his clothes in. Let's give him a yellow t-shirt. Wow. This guy is kitting out with all kinds of things. And then, of course, we can draw the background and give him a nice background. So, let's do that now, I guess. Actually, we can just fill it because I'm lazy. Let's give him... Since this is the smile of death, he should live in a black world where there's no light whatsoever. Fantastic. So yes, there you go. Oh, we should colour his face in. Let's give him... what colour face should we give him? Let's give him... Let's give him an orange face to match his red face. Oh, you know, just fill it in. I don't need to colour it in at all. I should have just done the same thing for that. I did. Well, there you go. You can also add text. So let's... Oh, 3D text. Fantastic. So what should we say here? Emoji. Why is it in the wrong colour? God. Okay. Emoji. You know what? I'll take it. That's good enough for me. Can I move it now? Yes, I can. You can come over here. Slowly but surely. And there you go. So again, that also exists in the 3D environment. And my word, that is just creepy, isn't it? But yeah, yeah, let's say look at Paint. Of course, you've also got your normal, you know, resizing the image options here. Resize backdrop only, so you can make this bigger or whatever else. And then effects. Wow, you can add effects to it and everything. That is fantastic. Not only that, there is a whole community that I can't get to because it won't connect. But you can share your creations, download new creations, upload creations, do all kinds of things with the new version of Microsoft Paint, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, this will work in conjunction with the Surface All-in-One and a bunch of other things. But it works great. This is a very good evolution of Microsoft Paint, I think, because all the basic functionality is still there. I basically use Paint just for quickly throwing together a few images into a montage, and you can still do that with this version of Paint. Of course, you can insert images from the File Explorer. Do I have any images on here? I do. There's my car. See? Now my emoji man is in front of a car, which is potentially quite dangerous. Yes, this is very nice. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to upload it to Twitter. Because that's what I'm going to do. So let's call it my first pick send saving, and that's now been saving, and I can upload that to Twitter. I'm not sure if I'm logged into Twitter actually. Let's find out. Am I logged into Twitter? No, I'm not. Am I logged into Twitter on the website? It's a good start if it sees the address. Am I? No. Okay. I'll upload that outside of the video. Anyway, guys, quick look at Paint 3D. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.